Hey guys, this is Size My Goat, and this is just a quick little video for freerein823. She was wondering about weldons. So I'm going to tell you guys a little bit about weldons. They don't really release the class list or any other information about it until the beginning of June. So, yeah. Pretty much, it's $5 to go in. You pay at the door. You call or mail in your entry form saying that you're going to go. Most likely, you're going to call. It's a lot more easier. You call and tell them that you're going, or send them an email, whichever one works. And then tell them you're going to go, what your name is, what your age is, because they separate it by age groups, like the 8 and under, then the 9 through 12 age group, then the 13 and up. Pretty much 13 through 16 is what the age group is. Because once you're 16, when you're over 16, you can't really show in youth anymore, or 16, or pretty much you can show till you're 17. But yeah, pretty much I'll let you look at my classics. It's $5 to get in, only 2 horses per class, which really sucks because I got all these pretty little Arabs. I have a lot of Arabs, and I already have a baseline of what my show string's pretty much going to be like. But yeah. And in this show, there is no mini division. The miniatures, like the stablemates, would go in with like the traditionals, which really kind of sucks because most times traditional wins. And there's another animal class. There's wild animals, there's just domestic animals, and so on and so forth. Pretty much what's gonna happen. Then there's not a lot of space, so it's actually kind of really crowded almost. It's not super crowded, it just kind of is crowded, but not a lot. So it's not actually that bad. But yeah, again, there's only 2 horses per class. I'm able to show nearly all of my decorators, because there's a Unicorn Pegasus class, there's a decorator class, and then there's a Halloween Christmas holiday horse class, which is for Halloween horses, Christmas horses, so on and so forth, like your Easters, your St. Patrick's Day, like your Patty model on your, Troit Genord, or the Journeyman mold, or the Irish Diamond mold, whichever one you want to call that mold that has, pretty much those type of models will be able to go in that class. And of course, there is no artist resins. There is a custom class, but mainly it's customs only done by you. There is an unrealistic color class, there is a realistic color class, and then there is a resculpted class. So yeah. I think there's the class is called Customs by Entrant, or Customs Altered from Original Position. So, like this girl, I would show her in that class, because she has a tucked in head, new mane, flip tail, extended out leg. So, that mold originally looked like that. So, yeah. And then, there is no Arabian Stallions or Arabian Mares class. It's just Arabian, paint, quarter horse, Morgan, part Arabian, so on and so forth. So, say you're part Arabians. And that also includes National Show Horse. So my class, every year, is filled up by my TS Black Tie and my Color Crazy. And my Color Crazy is a mare, and TS Black Tie is a stallion. They each would go in that certain class. Yeah. And again, there's no, official artist OF resin class, factory resin class. There's not an artist resin class. There's no resin class in general, and it's only for Briars. No Peter Stones or anything. It's just Briars only. So I wouldn't be able to show my Zips Chocolate Chip Peter Stone version in the quarter horse class, but if I had the Zips Chocolate Chip Breyer version, I would. That's why this show is called Weldons, whichever annual. This year is going to be the 18th annual Breyer Model Horse Show. And it's held at Weldon's Saddle Shop. And there's a high point of your age group. You get this really nice little bag and a ribbon. I got 3rd place past 2 years. And what will be in there is like a pin, a Breyer magnet, and some Breyer buttons. And if you get 1st or 2nd, 1st place you get like a $20 gift certificate, and I think 2nd place is either $10 or $5 gift certificate. Yeah, I think that's really it for now. I won't be able to go over the show, the class list for the show till they release it in sometime during June. Most times it's the beginning of June. So, yeah. And of course, I'll be able to make a video all about that stuff once it all comes out. So, yeah, that's pretty much it. I hope this video helped you a little bit understand about weldons, because I've gone for the past 3 years. This year will be my 4th year in a row to go, and I love the show a lot. It's nice, and it's a youth show. So there's no NAN cards, and there is not a championship at the very end. The championships pretty much the high point age group, and it goes from 1st to I believe 4th. So yeah. And last year Sue Stewart was one of the judges, so I think she might be another judge again this year. Like some of the judges you would have been able to see at Lone Star Live this year, just because they're just that cool, and they're accepted judges. They show in the open show, obviously, and then they judge. Yeah. And there is no proxy fee, so you wouldn't be able to show anybody else's horses. Since there's only 2 horses per class, the class list isn't really big. It normally ends by like 5:30 or 6. It's in Denton. I'll leave in the description the name of the place where it's held. So, yeah, that's pretty much it. So, yeah, thanks for watching. Bye!